me to discuss this is
Joy Ubem. It is a program that discusses various national and international matters.
A Nigerian should be able to live and work in a hospitable and safe environment in the north or south or east or west of Nigeria.
We cannot have a country where politicians do things and get away with them and expect that the citizens will do otherwise.
Daily Communion for the love of God and neighbor.
Good morning and welcome to the Daily Communion. My name is Arthur Ejofo, and today our topic will be on immigration in Nigeria, popularly known as Japa in the local parlance. Today, I will be discussing this program, or anchoring this program with me will be
Joy Ubem. Good morning. As usual, we have quite a number of activities lined up to do a bit of entertaining and keeping you informed. You know, we care about your health and your fitness, and that's why we'll join Nelly for Health Tips with Nelly and also the fitness segment. We have our very impactful and interesting discussion segment, and we'll get to unveil our guest and topic of discussion much later in the show. Let's begin the show right away on an inspirational note with daily affirmation. Do stay with us.
Dear child of God, I've come again today to let you know that God is the owner of this day. And it's a new day. It's a gift to you that God has given unto you. But I would love to share a secret with you. Find in the scripture. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7. It says, unload all your cares of the Lord because he careth much. It means God cares about you. God does not neglect you, and he will never neglect you. But he will continue to tell you that you should put your trust and your hope in him. And what does it say to you, my dear brother, my dear sister, as you watch me this morning? Make sure you focus on the Lord. Don't focus on the load. Do you know something? God is bigger than the load. The Lord has even dominion over that load. God is in charge. Like I always tell people, relax. God is in charge. Go with this into the day, and you'll be a winner, you'll be a champion. God bless you.
Welcome to our health tips segment. Today we are doing diabetes. Diabetes is a condition that happens when your blood sugar, that's the glucose in your body, is too high. It develops when your pancreas doesn't make enough insulin or does not produce or make any insulin at all, or that your body isn't responding to the effect of the insulin produced properly. Diabetes is a group of metabolic disorders characterized by high blood sugar levels, which can lead to a variety of complications if left untreated or poorly managed. Diabetes is a common condition that happens to people of all ages. There are several forms of diabetes. You have the type A, which is an autoimmune disease, which the body's immune system attacks itself. Type 2 diabetes is a type of diabetes that causes a metabolic disorder in your system characterized by insulin resistance, meaning the body's cells becomes less responsive to the insulin in your system, and thereby it impaired insulin secretion. Gestational diabetes. That's a type of diabetes that develops during pregnancy, usually in the second or third trimester. Then you have the latent autoimmune the latent autoimmune diabetes in adults, the LADA. It's a form of type 1 diabetes that develops in adults, often after the age of 30. You also have the MODY, the maturity onset diabetes, or the young diabetes. It's a rare case, a rare form of diabetes caused by genetic mutations that affect insulin production. Okay, noteworthy is that in our client, type 2 diabetes is the most common. A combination of treatment strategies can help you manage the condition to live a healthy life and prevent complications. Now, let's talk about causes, risk factors of diabetes. Genetics, family history, and genetic predisposition can play a very key role in development of diabetes. Then you have obesity, excess weight, particularly around the abdominal area, can increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Then you have physical inactivity. A sedentary lifestyle can contribute to the development of type 2 diabetes. You have symptoms, signs, things to look out. Let's talk about increased thirst and urination. High blood sugar levels can cause excessive thirst and urination. You feel like drinking water more often, you drink, and the next thing you are off to go and urinate, you drink, you go to urinate too often. Chances are that diabetes is present in your system. Let's talk about fatigue. Diabetes can cause fatigue, weakness, and lack of energy. You know, a lot of times people will say, I'm so tired, I'm feeling so tired and all that. Check it. If your tiredness becomes too often, there might be tendency that diabetes is present in your system. Then you have blurred vision. Some people, before they read, they have to squint their eyes. I'm not talking about a general eye problem. I'm talking about a situation where your vision becomes blur. Before you look at a thing for a moment, it blurs off on you. Check it. There might be high blood sugar levels. Then you have slow healing of cuts and wounds. Yes, you know the way our body behaves. When you have a cut, you have a wound, sometimes it takes a while, then the body repairs itself. But if the process of your body repairing itself, that the healing of wounds and cuts delays for too much, then there is diabetes can impair the body's ability to heal wounds. Do you know that diabetes, if left untreated, can leave serious health complications? Okay, heart disease and stroke. Diabetes increases the risk of heart diseases and stroke. If you leave diabetes untreated for too long a time, it causes kidney diseases, and these can damage your kidneys and increase the risk of kidney failure. Anyway, if you start to experience any of these symptoms, our advice is for you to seek a health professional, speak to your doctor immediately so that you can properly be diagnosed and treated immediately. Now, we have some foods and exercises you should engage in, and those exercises, you just wait. We'll get to our exercise segment, our fitness segment, and we'll teach you some exercises that you will engage in to keep yourself fit. There you have it. Thank you for joining us on the health segment. Keep watching the program, and we will see you again soonest. My name is Nelly Frank. Bye.
So in doing squats, it helps build the strength of the lower body, build longevity and all. So I'm going to do the body weight squats, why the advanced one. So at home you can do the body weight squats, or in the gym you can do the weight squat. So follow me, we're going to be doing 10 reps of 2 sets. Let's go. Always watch your position and your posture when doing the squat. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's one of it. So I'm going to show you another kind of workout for the lower body. It's called lunges. So we're going to be using the stepper here. Lunges is done both legs, right and left. So one leg on the stepper, and then you go this way. This is the demo of it. So it helps also build your lower body, your glutes, your hamstrings. And join me. Let's go. 5 per legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So switch our legs and do the same thing for the other. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's a good one. So the third program in the lower body is called split squats. So it's different from the first one. The first one is your leg placed on your shoulder level. While this one, you're going to be opening your legs more, and then we'll go down. So let's go. I'm doing the one more count and you just can pass. Now let's go to the picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That was perfect. Let's do that workout. We always do for your lower body. It helps to increase your leg strength, and it's a very good workout. It helps you stay longer. It helps you walk, and anything that's in your lower body helps to improve the strength of your lower body.
Welcome back to Daily Communion on Catholic Television of Nigeria. We are reaching you from Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. And if you are just joining us, it's the discussion segment of the show. Today we unpack a conversation that cuts across Nigerians, Japa. It's a Yoruba word for escape, or to run, or flee. Japa is not just a slang, but a movement. For some, it's a dream, while for others, it's a necessity. Today, we take a look at the Japa syndrome in Nigeria and the consequences. And we have joining us in our studio this morning to share his thoughts on this topic, Mr. Kelechi Nkpadu, who is the coordinator of Radio Maria Nigeria. Welcome to Daily Communion, sir.
Thank you, Joy, for having me on Daily Communion.
All right. We'll begin right away. Japa, the Japa syndrome. What are your thoughts on that? What do you have to say? Because obviously, we all know that there's been a rapid increase in the relocation of Nigerians abroad.
Well, certainly, Japa syndrome, migration is as old as mankind. Going back the history in our religious book, the Bible, you can see our father in faith, Abraham, started this migration journey. So we're just continuing. The conversation about Japa is just increased in this period because of the height exodus of both talented and non-talented Nigerians moving out just for search for greener pasture. So it's something that has been with us, but only that is a little bit heightened in this period. Man naturally always migrate and move towards greener pasture. But then the question will be, why is it heightened at this moment? Yeah. So, and it's not far-fetched. We are already in the situation. We are seeing what the circumstances are. People need better life. People need where there are better infrastructure. And that is just the reason, I would say primarily, is just the primary reason why people are migrating maybe in search of, like we said, the greener pasture. So I think that's just the core of our Japa conversation.
I would like to look at what you talked about, the talented and non-talented people. Nigeria is abound with a lot of talents from the youths, albeit that a former president of Nigeria addressed the Nigerian youths as being lazy. Would you say it's because the environment creates this kind of negativity where that makes these youths lazy in Nigeria, or when they go out of Nigeria, they are hardworking? So why do you think these young people still live, despite the fact that you say that we have abundance of talent in Nigeria?
Truth be told, and let's go back to the former president, late President Buhari, when he addressed youth as being lazy. Well, he may be speaking from a context. Thank God he later apologized for using such a word. Nigerians are blessed with abundance of talents. Now, when I'm using the word both talented and non-talented, I'm making reference to professionals in particular fields. Okay, you see, we had the experience of our medical professionals when the hospitals have been crying. There's this cry that hospitals are lacking professionals. So I'm just regarding the word talented in particular, making reference to professionals in particular field. Okay, back to what you say about Nigerians being talented. We can't doubt that reality. You see what is happening in the world of sports. Look at the music in Africa. We are really taking over the space. In IT, yes, people will say they regard us Yahoo, but some people are exploring so far in IT world too. So you see that Nigerians, we have abundance. And for those who are lucky to migrate to other countries, you see them also excelling in academics. Last year, we had a lot of records when it comes to Nigerians making the first class in various universities. So we have this in us. Sometimes maybe we are being limited because of the space we find ourselves, the environment we find ourselves. But when people are opportune to go out, you see them explore and brings out a lot in them. And I think that's even the reason. When you sit down home, I see somebody, presumably you feel you're better off, and is out there exploring and making waves. You have been attracted to also take the same lane. And you see that those that have jackpot, if I may use that word, are making it more attractive for more to take that same lane.
But Nigerians are still excelling in Nigeria. They are doing well. You talked about music. We have Nigerian musicians that are based here and are doing well. They are inviting them over there. They go there, sing, they come back. I think just recently some school children traveled out. They won awards and came back. They did excessively well. And they are based here. So if you are there, there are quite a number that are still doing well here. So what's it about going out to do well?
The migration issue is not just about the Nigerian factor. It's about putting infrastructures in place that will help people excel. Okay. Many Nigerians will feel that and will believe that most of these basic infrastructures are not there. Now, some people go out there. You know, in our country, we almost like seem to pray for everything, for good road, for light, and these are basic things that are already available in some of these places. Yes, many people, and I can bet you, many people are still making it here in this country without necessarily going out. Even those that are outside that have made it, they long to come back home. But then the fear of the unknown still keep them, if I go back, where do I start from? This is a place blessed both with natural and human resources, and many are exploring here. The richest man in Africa is still here, based in Nigeria. He's living here with us. He's not out there. He goes there and he comes back home. At the long run, you see that home is still the best. But then, some people, it's already something that has been built into our mind that as a startup, you need to go out there and maybe get the basic foundation to come back. That's just some of the issues that people believe that this Japa is better. And no fault of theirs, because when you look at those that have traveled, you see the attraction in it. Honestly, you see their body builds, there's an improvement. In terms of finance too, there's an improvement. So the attraction is there. These are people that couldn't actually fend for themselves when they were here with us in Nigeria. And going there, not that they are doing some super works. They're also doing like basic work we are doing here, stores and this, and at least the returns are also being evident. So these are also another attraction that also led to people to move in. Not that we can't make it here in Nigeria.
Okay,
you talked about the returns on what they do. So we're talking about the effect of currency depreciation on Japa. What is your take on that?
See, the currency issue, I'm not a financial expert, but I'll just take it from my own perspective. You see this exchange rate, the report came in last year about remittance from Nigeria from diaspora. And you can see how huge it is. What those in diaspora send into the country. You know, in Africa, family is as wide as an unending triangle. So those outside also, going out there is not just for themselves. They also go to cater for those that are at home. You see that. And you see this person that travels out, making some remittance to attend to some needs at home. Is a concern. Now, you know what our currency is battling, the daily flop in rise and falling in our exchange rate. Good. It's also a factor. Believe you me, some people are benefiting in this. You get it. But those outside are also enjoying this because you make a little dollar or little euro, and back home it's a huge amount of money for them, which is also they're benefiting from it. But then the economy is Nigeria is suffering.
But is it good for Nigeria?
Not at all.
It's not good for Nigeria.
It's not good for Nigeria. You see that what you can go to the market with, because of the way the currency have dropped in its value, what you can easily get with 100,000, now you struggle to manage to get it with even 500,000, which is also affecting the economy. So it's a very big unending cycle when it comes to economy and the exchange rate. But then it is also beneficial to those that have already traveled out, because the little they make and they send home, you see it like as if it's being multiplied, and they take advantage of that. And this is also the attraction of others to even join the same lane and travel out.
Don't you think that the migration of a lot of people from Nigeria, especially the professionals, talk about the nurses, the doctors, is negatively impacting the health sector? You get to the hospital, you're not able to see a consultant dermatologist, a consultant urologist, a consultant gynecologist. Everybody, the best of the best are going out of the country. If a nation is sick, everything will be sick. What do you think the government needs to do to handle, to stop, or to minimize the migration of health workers out of Nigeria?
Better pay. Simply put, better pay. Why are they going out? Good working condition, better pay. Now, those already at home, even I can believe you me, many are still even wishing to go. The effect is already on us. You go to hospitals. Remember what happened a few weeks ago in Akwa Ibom State, where someone was crying over the sister that couldn't put to bed and lost both the sister and the baby. Why? Because the medical practitioner is not on ground. They were calling the person on phone, and people were already criticizing. But this person has been working day in and out. Just go home to get a bit of rest. I'm not making excuses, but this will show you that we have limited manpower. It is affecting the health of the nation generally. The fear and the concern is that those in authority that we speak to this are doing little or not because they can easily access medical health care outside beyond the shores of this country. We are already in it, and something must be done immediately. One of the best things, give them a better pay, give them a better working condition, a suitable environment to carry out their duty. These are what they are asking. Anytime they go on strike, the same issues are what are coming up. They have a standing pay, bills to payments. They have their working condition are not there, and so they are being overworked too. So these are realities we are facing. And visit any of the hospital, you see it very evident from the entrance.
Okay, from the way you speak about this, Japa, one would think that it's really rosy and smooth out there, because we hear that people who are even doing well here, they leave and go over there to do menial jobs, and then they are even treated as second-class citizens. What do you have to say about this?
That's just it. Many Nigerians are not even happy being there. I initially said many even wish to come back. But then the fear of the unknown of how do I start, where do I start from, and maybe how people react that you that traveled out couldn't come back home with anything, so people, they end up staying back there. It's never rosy out there. Speak to many of them, you see that they want to come back. First of all, living in Nigeria is something lovely to be. It's the life here, the freedom, and many of them don't experience that. Then the loneliness is also a factor. I know of some people, they have to be calling home almost every day. They're always on their phone because they need that companionship. You don't have it there. Then some of them have to work out their life just to earn a living. The bills are always rising and not waiting for you there. So it's not just rosy. It's not just rosy. But some people, the track which they used to go out, they find it hard to follow back. Some have to sell like the family land just to get their ticket and their visa to travel out. So you see that the expectation is already high and they can't just come back. So it's not rosy. Many of them are doing menial jobs that they will not even do here in this country. You see healthcare professionals, forget about the title. They are cleaning the body of old people or attending to people that are not so well. Let me just because of lack of words. So you see that they are doing menial jobs that they wouldn't be doing in this country. It's not rosy out there. If they have the opportunity and things are being put in place, believe you me, many Nigerians, the Japa will be the other way around and people will start coming back home.
But is it really worth it? This menial job, what you are talking about now, is it really worth it that because Nigeria will be better?
Yeah, that's our prayer, that's our optimism, that's our hope. But then we want to start seeing signs. We've been hearing this slogan of getting better. People want to see evidence of it. Let us have something to just ignite our hope a little. Let's start seeing some steps being done. It's not the best going out there. It's never the best. You see people, bankers, traveling out only to go and start working as a marketer or to start working as healthcare givers. They leave a very better job, in quotes, only to go there because of the better pay.
So rather the currency, the strength of the currency, not the better pay.
Not just because the pay, thank you, not just because the pay is better, but because of the strength of the currency. You see what they are receiving is very menial. But then comparing, because of the strength of the currency, you see that they're making something better than what they had back home.
You've talked about the health sector, what the government should do. But I would want you to still talk, because not everyone leaving the country is a health personnel. Different individuals, some even go under education and school and all that. So I would want you to say what you feel, proper solutions, as in what you feel the government can do to encourage Nigerians generally not to leave, to remain here and build the country.
Okay, record have it that the majority of this migration comes from professionals and from education, where people go maybe masters or to education because these are easier routes to migrate. Why are our students going out there to study? That should be the question. First, kudos for a while now. We've not been hearing the ASU and the strike issue, so it's a positive step.
It's brewing.
Yes, it's brewing. Yeah. Now we've seen that it's a positive step. How can someone going for a 4-year course and you're staying there even after 7 years? You get it. Now parents will look at all this and then the possibility of opportunity. You see that when you study outside, the opportunity of getting job and all that are also open there. So parents rather invest in taking their children out there to put them in such a school where you are sure that your 4 years is your 4 years. Than staying back home where your 4 years, you are not even sure that it will be even end in 7 years. Now there's this issue of accreditation and recognition of schools. We've seen people that finish schooling and they said that this university is not acknowledged.
Abroad, not in Nigeria.
Yes, even in abroad. But now, why would people take such a risk to put their children and their ward in such school where you have approved ones here in this country? The government schools are very available. Look at the infrastructures. Just go and visit. We have one in Abuja. Visit and see how far can it accommodate the number of pupils, of students there. Now, you look at what the facility out there is. I think the attraction is just too much. So it's just for our government now to, make our own more attractive. For those that are into markets, you see, they say when your shop is beautiful and attractive, you get more customers. So we just have to make it attractive. Our students are going out there in numbers. Even as our neighbors in Ghana, Cameroon, Nigerians are migrating to go and school there. Their own factor is not just different from ours. But then what are we doing to make it attractive to stay at home?
Now, I would like us to look at the issue of Japa and national pride. There has been currently situation where some countries are calling back Nigerians that they had issued visas to cancel their visas. Take for instance the United States, and in some cases the United Kingdom is strengthening their immigration procedures, whereby Nigerians are now allowed to stay beyond the number of years you're given. And this is going, some countries now don't even allow Nigerians to come to their countries. Some new countries have even tightened it so much that there are some age restrictions and a lot of things. This talks about Japa and the national pride. How do we reverse this situation?
Okay, charity begins at home. When we talk about our pride, let's start from the government, which is just like the head of the spear when it comes to Nigeria and the face of Nigeria in the international space. How much are the governments doing to retain our national pride? That's where the concern is. These are individuals going out, flying the Nigerian colors, And we must admit to the fact that many Nigerians are not really representing the country well out there, and that's what is giving us a bad name. But then when you look back home, then what are those at home also? The government are those in position of authority. What are they actually doing also to give us a good name? We see this issue, US, UK, even as Ukraine also giving out, despite the fact they are in war, also giving out some of their immigration, tightening up their immigration. These are concerns. What do? First of all, our government must do best in presenting a better image of the country. Then secondly, we must realize this fact that Nigerians, if countries should send Nigerians out of their countries, many of them will suffer. Because majority of these countries, we have Nigerians in key positions when it comes to their health and other segments. So they can't just do without Nigeria. All they are trying to do is to curtail more from flowing in. Because certainly we are survivors by nature. Wherever we go, we survive, we strive. So there's a need for us to, first of all, let the government start this work. Let's see a real and a directed move towards rebuilding our image. Then, I believe every other person will cue in. So.
Okay, but on a final note, would you want to Japa?
Well, the truth is this. I had a conversation with Mr. Atom behind. Said Japa is just inbuilt in man, like I said in the introduction. We all want to go out there, want to experience the other place, but then home is home.
Home is home. Thank you very much for finding time to be part of Daily Communion this morning, Mr. Kelechi Mpadu, who is the coordinator of Radio Maria Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joy. And thank you, Mr. Ato.
Okay, we'll have to go on a quick break right now. And like I said, we've been talking with Mr. Kelechi Mpadu, who is the coordinator of Radio Maria Nigeria. And our topic of discussion has been the Japa syndrome in Nigeria and the consequences. We'll go on a quick break right now. And when we return, we'll still talk on Japa. Or Japa Talks continue. Stay with us.
Currently now we know the situation of Nigeria actually. So many youths find it very difficult to live in this present situation now. So most of the times we feel that most of them actually, once they have come out of school, they intend to leave our country because they feel that they don't have anything they can offer. So they prefer to go outside and offer it. And this Japa syndrome is making us now, instead of the youth developing the country, they intend to go outside and make themselves better there. And instead of them to, after acquiring the skills they learn outside, they don't come and instead they feel that what concerns them, nothing concerns them with us. So I feel that this Japa syndrome of a thing, that if the youth is a really, really bad thing. So I feel that it's not really acceptable because we need to develop our country. And we know that our country is already a bad thing, so we need to develop it. So Japa syndrome is really bad.
It's not a good thing, but the situation of the country now, most of the youth want to leave the country because they feel out there abroad is more better than they can make it out there than here. So they prefer to travel out for job opportunities.
People Japa because of how Nigeria is. Some people Japa for greener pasture, travel outside thinking that they'll make more money there. Why some they travel for entertainment, to see fine places, to meet new people. In my own view, it's a good thing. To see beautiful places is a good thing. If they feel to go out to see new places, it's a good thing.
Welcome back. We're still on the Daily Communion, and in this segment of the program, we're still talking about the Japa syndrome in Nigeria and the consequences. Our guest is Elizabeth Harding. She's the departmental head for Africa in an organization called Pet Fernandez Foundation. It's an organization that helps people to move seamlessly to any part of the world. And they help you, train you in Nigeria if you don't have skills, and also they help you to get good jobs outside Nigeria. Elizabeth, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Arthur.
Good. Elizabeth, I would like to start by asking you, what is the statistics? Because you're a professional in this issue of migration. What is the statistics from the Nigerians that come to your organization seeking to migrate for greener pastures?
Yes, thank you. Especially Nigerians come seeking better jobs and trusting our organization, okay? Because we go to different churches to announce every time. Normally this is a less privileged. The offers are for the less privileged, but anybody can key into it. So because that's why we say, if you have skill, it's okay. If you don't have skill, we have jobs there too. So if you want to have a skill, we have an institution, so we can put you into the institution as your processing is going through. Because this process at least goes for 5 months, because it should go a step by step, from here to Poland, either Romania, any country you're choosing in Europe. We especially work for Europe. So if you don't have skill, okay, you can come and tell us that I don't have skill, but I want to travel. So we can put you under the warehouse helping. Warehouse helping is just you can package the things like that. You don't have to stress.
It doesn't really have you don't need a particular skill to work in the warehouse.
But if you need a skill, like electric, a solar, forklifters, right, heavy Uber drivers, building construction, you have a certificate there. You have a trade test there, so they can issue a certificate that when you go to Poland, Romania, your salaries will be very high.
It will be competitive.
Yes.
The minimum wage over
yes,
there.
Wages. Minimum wage of Europe is 7 euros.
Okay.
Okay? 7 euros, that is the minimum wages. But if you have a skill and you have a certificate, right, it can go to 13 euros to 16 euros because Europe works in R. It's not like Nigeria.
Just talking, I would like to interrupt you right now. You talked about people, your organization, training people, getting them prepared to have a seamless migration.
Yes.
Are the trainings here that your organization give the Nigerians who are trying to migrate, are they recognized over there? Is it certified?
Yes, it's Don Bosco Institution in Kubwa. It's a very recognized institution. So as the process is going on, we tell them to go and have 5 months, right? We tell them to go and have a training. If they are interested in training, if they want to make a big money over there, so you can go there, have a training. If you're unskilled, you say, no, I don't want to have training. Sometimes a rich guy can come and key in because this is a door opening to Europe countries, right? It's a door opening.
Back to my other question. What is the statistics? What are the number of Nigerians coming to your organization?
We have nearby 100 now.
100?
Nearby 100 now.
Okay. When did you start? When did Nigerians start coming?
This is 2 years now. Okay. So already our students have done with the examinations just last month. Now they are ready for the certificate and travel. Okay. So as the process is going on, the starting process, when you key in, so we key in all your details into the system that Poland and we will have the same details. Second thing, you go for the training. So when you're going for the training, your job offer letters are ready. Your job offer letters are ready. So your skill, right? When your job offer letters are ready, they will ask you for the certificate. So that's where the institution played the role. They give you the certificate. This certificate is international certificate. It's not national certificate. So when you go and work, you have a good salaries there. This is for the skilled workers. Unskilled workers, normally you can go because some persons are there, government workers, they have come and said that we want to go, but we don't need a skill. We just want to go. We just want to go from this country. They want to travel outside. They just want to go to the country. So we put them unskilled, where the salaries will be less, but the same process will go through.
Okay, you initially talked about going to churches.
Yeah, we work with the Catholic bodies. That's what we are saying.
Strictly.
We are strictly with Catholic bodies, but any Christ bodies can key into it. But yeah, Catholic bodies, we really concentrate on Catholic bodies that we want to help Catholics to move outside of the country. You know, nowadays, you know, as your country, they are graduates, but you see the salaries are very less. That we accept, right? You're graduates. As last you have spoken that you guys are really talented, but you see, to have that salary as your educator, as your certificate speaks, right? As your certificate speaks, other countries, as your certificate speaks, your salary speaks. So this country, any educated person want to move on. This is a just door opening for you guys. You can just go there, work. Later, you can see the designation which suits you. You can go to another companies, put your resume over there. After 6 months, you put your resume. You can see the designation which suits you. Because I'm telling you, €7 is the smallest amount there in Europe. It can go to 23 euros per hour. So when you go there, you work for 5 days. 5 days, 170 hours per month. 5 days because Saturday and Sunday is a holiday. If you want to do extra hours, because 8 hours per day. If you want to do extra hours, that will be a good thing for you because you have a house to stay. They give you accommodation, transport from your place to the company, and medicals are free. What you have to do just to eat and pay your utility bill.
And save money.
Yes, we're going to take care of everything in this country. Before you move, everything will be in your papers before you move from this country. Euro accounts will be opened here. Insurance here and overseas will be done. Police extract. Without police extract, you can't travel there,
yeah.
Right? Police extract. We will take care of. Yeah, we're going to take care of. Yes, okay. We're going to take care of it. So this is a beautiful step taking further. Means your money, that extra 2 hours what you're working, you can eat. Outside country is not you should pay thousands and thousands. Euros, €1, €2, you can get food over there. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
I'll be asking questions because I know the viewers at home would like to know how this sounds very interesting, but would like to know if you're collaborating with some other organizations, either in Nigeria or outside. You mentioned the Catholic Church, but what organizations within the Catholic Church and what organization within Nigeria are you collaborating with?
We collaborate with NDE, National Directors of Employment.
Okay, that's under the Federal Ministry of Labor.
Yes, and we collaborate with Divine Mercy in Poland.
Oh, Divine Mercy in Poland. Okay.
That is a pilgrimage place, is a pure Catholic.
Okay.
Okay, so we collaborate with them.
Okay.
So that's why these offers are good. And what Pep Fernandez give you the opportunity, you don't come and pay all the amount together because they see you can pay in 3 installments. Okay. Whatever is there, you can pay in 3 installments. This is a beautiful opportunity. You have the money, you come and deposit, so your work starts there. You still will do your training till your all work permit comes. Okay. You guys are ready for it.
You said something about your focus being on orphans more, but other people are allowed to do. Do you have...
It's not orphans, I said less privilege.
Okay, sorry, I beg your pardon, less privilege, yes. Sorry. Do you have any... Are the packages different for less privilege?
No, the
workers, everything is...
Yes, packages are not that different, but Catholics, when they come, when they key in, they get some benefits.
Like?
They get some benefits of deduction of the amount. Okay. So other bodies, because this is the offer given to Catholic. It's not about the Pasha or something. The offer has given to Catholics, but some of board directors have raised the question and saying it's not only Catholic should get a privilege, it's a Christ body. Yeah, Catholic carries a bigger place, but it's a Christ body. In Christ body, Pentecostal comes, Baptist comes, Anglican comes, everybody comes, right? So a bit amount it will be more, but there's no partial in.
We've talked about amount here. How much is needed to kickstart this?
Yeah, kickstart now is if you want to go as a warehouse helpers, it can be like 7 million to 7 million. If you want to go at heavy Uber drivers like that, because their salaries are 3.5 to 4 million when it converts to Nigeria. So they will have 8.5. Then foundation fees is involved there. Foundation fees is important because you are recognized by foundation that side. Because anything happens to you, they come back to foundation, not to the families. Second thing is a legal fee, because the endorsement of legal saying that they don't have any crime record. Normally as we are talking, plenty crime records, they come back, they get deported, right? Yes. So lawyer will give you the endorsement of saying that, no, this person doesn't have a crime record. Then you have a form fee, means all your details should key into the system. So including this all we have, but you can...
You were saying something. All this you call, is it within the 7 million, or the 7 million is a different package?
Package for only unskilled.
Does this include flight ticket?
Yes, include flight ticket, police extract, insurance, and account euro account opening.
Now, if you're going to talk about looking at Nigerian economy, and you're talking about this is supposed to help the less privileged to move up in the social and economic ladder, I do not think in Nigeria the less privileged can afford even 2 million naira, not to talk of 7 million naira. This sounds like something for the upper class in Nigeria.
No, plenty less privilege has come to us.
To afford 7 million?
Yes, they have been, because why? We have given them 5 months time. 5 months time.
Oh, sorry, is it this 7 million that is paid in 3 installments?
7.5, yes.
Paid in 3 installments.
3 installments. You can,
okay.
Plenty less privilege have come. So if anybody, they say that we doesn't have that money, okay, they can bring like 2 million to us, okay, we will give them a loan of 3 million. So when they go, it's not for everybody. We will check their backgrounds. When we want to do these things, we're going to check the backgrounds. It's not everybody will come and say, yeah, I'm Catholic and I doesn't have money that you have to help us. No, we don't do that. So that's why I mentioned we go to plenty Catholic church. Priest should tell us he deserved to get a loan, or she deserved to get a loan. So if they come with 2 million, 3 million, we are going to help them. So rest of the 2 or 2.5 million which is there, when they go back to Europe country, gradually they'll be paying us. Yeah, but not for everybody. This offer is not for everybody.
Exactly, takes me back. I'm being realistic here to say the only way I can think about this, and probably the viewers at home can explore this option. We have some people representing us at the Senate, at the House of Assembly, and at the local government level, legislative levels. Probably these are the people I think that can afford this for their
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling
because
you.
If I'm going to be very honest, it's not possible to say that a Nigerian, less privileged Nigerian, can even afford 500,000.
That's what I'm saying. It's less privilege, and that's what I'm telling you. We are saying about less privilege, but anybody can key into it. Who wants to travel? Now, the plenty who we have who's traveling, they're into the higher departments. As a higher departments who wants to come and travel because they just want to travel.
Traveling again is not just them wanting to travel. Travel gives you exposure.
Yes.
Travel gives you an open door to life. Yes. It opens you. Going to Poland and getting the passport allows you to travel to any part of Europe and most parts of the world, if I understand. So, in other words, again, like I said, you can look at the camera and talk to the people, the rich people, to support the people that are downtrodden or struggling people in their own areas as a work of mercy. Secondly, you can look at the camera and talk straight to the people that are wealthier, including our politicians, to support the people under them by keying in this. The floor is yours.
Hi, fellow Nigerians. This is Elizabeth Harding Christopher. I'm department head from Pet Fernandez Foundation. This is a beautiful opportunity which we are bringing to you. It's not only about the less privileged as we are talking, it's the opportunity to everybody that can come and key in. And if anybody wants to help your brothers or sisters to travel outside. So we have an opportunity to travel to Poland, Romania, Slovakia, Ireland, and Germany. So these things it comes with 3 years work permit, accommodation free, medicals free, and transport free from your workplace to your house to and fro. So this is a beautiful job opportunities as warehouse helpers, Uber drivers, truck drivers, building construction, solar and electricians, forklifters. So any skill you need, we can give you that opportunity that you can work with us, that we can take you to Don Bosco School. We can give you that opportunity. You can learn a skill. If you're not ready to learn a skill that you're working somewhere, you can come to us that we can put you in some unskilled. So this is a beautiful opportunity. Really, it's a 3 years work permit. You don't need to come back again. If you want to stay there and still work with them, it's only 135 euros. You can renew your job there, still stay there. If you're thinking after 3 years that your designations are big, and it's an open door, because once you move to the country, you know where's the hospital, you know where's the institutions, you know where's the call centers, because outside countries always they're better in call centers. You know, call centers gives you better things, always now. I don't know how much it's in Nigeria, but outside always Call centers are the best work. You know, morning you can work there, night you can work there. So you always earn from 7 euros and above, it goes to 23 euros. It depends on which skill you are going there. So this is a beautiful opportunity. It's not only for less privilege, it's for everybody. It's a door opening to travel to Europe countries. Thank you.
All right, Elizabeth, I want to know, what's the safety of the Nigerians that you take over there, the ones that relocate through your medium? How can you guarantee their safety?
Yeah, thank you for that question. It's a beautiful question. The guarantee is that's why we are working, collaborating with Divine Mercy over there. So it's a safe foundation we are taking it. You know, if we don't have guarantee about it, we wouldn't have step into this foundation. That's the guarantee that you are going directly under Divine Mercy. The jobs are under Divine Mercy. So if we are saying now the jobs are not there like that. Your guys are asking about the refund, right? Yeah. You know, now we have started our job, right? We have put you into institution, right? And we have started to key in all your details. We have called for your job offer letters, right? These all are secure. Without that, when I give you the job offer letter, right, there's a company mentioned there, right? There's a company mentioned there. You can go into the system, either you have anybody in Poland or Romania, call them. Call them and verify about it. Verify. Is it, you know, that is the biggest thing, that you have to verify it before you go there. You know, the security is that first. You verify by yourself rather than asking somebody, is it guaranteed like that? I'm giving you a job offer letter, right? When job offer letter, you check for the company which we are sending.
Yeah, but I get where Joy is,
yes.
The question she's asking, because a lot of
security.
people have been giving offer letters to travel abroad to a fake and non-existing job.
That's why we are telling verify it.
Okay.
That is a normal person does. Verify it. And we are giving you the guarantee of that. We have an office here in Kuba. It's not now. We are from 15 good years in the same spot.
In Nigeria?
In Nigeria.
Okay.
My boss is in this country from last 43 years. Okay. He have not gone back to India, my boss. From 15 good years, we are in the same spot, we have not changed. Okay? We are doing plenty of works like that. He's into charity, he's into the... Yeah, it's a good question you're asking. That's what we are saying. We take a guarantee of persons like that. And we are under Divine Mercy directly. That should give you assurance of... We don't play with the Christ bodies, right? We can't play with the Christ bodies. So that is the assurance which we are giving you. And second assurance is that you verify. When we give you the job offer letter, you verify by yourself. Okay. That's what we can tell you, it's safe there. Because nobody open a card and tell you, check about it. Okay. So we are telling you, we give you a card, check it.
That's okay. So this money that is being paid, is it refundable?
Yes.
Let's say I change my mind or something.
Yes, it's not you come in the middle and tell me that you changed your mind, right? I can't give you everything because already some money has put into it. Because you pay small money, but I'm paying from my side, I'm pushing the job, right? But you can't come in the middle. Yes, certain amount can be refundable. In certain periods, certain percentage. It's sure it's refundable. Because when we give you the receipt, it's written in the receipt. Amount will be paid back. I mean, if you're not interested or traveling, whether something happened, you know, we are normal humans, something happened. So certain amount can be paid back.
Now question I would like to know, Poland and Romania is not a very popular destination in Nigeria for Nigerians. I know, or Germany and other UK, France maybe. Probably, I would like to think maybe why we don't have a lot of Nigerians going to Poland or Romania could be because of racism. Do you envision that for a black man
yes.
who is traveling for the first time going to yes. Poland or Romania?
That's the wrong statement which you made. Poland is a pure Catholic. There's no racism in Poland. You can go to Google and check it about it. Romania also. Racism is in German. Because they speak their dialect. You can't speak English to them. Racism, if you call, is in UK. And you see nowadays, Poland has opened for Africa. Poland has opened. But if you're going for UK, now, as somebody said, plenty countries, they don't want Nigerians. Plenty countries, your passport doesn't work. Thank God for that Poland is giving you opportunities to come and work. They give you the job, they give you the house to stay, they give you the privilege to work with them. That's open door. This is a Shanghai visa. Normally we can say it's 23 countries, Shanghai, but some countries, Nigerians, passport is not allowed there, you can't go. So we can give you 18 countries. This passport you can go, but you can't work anywhere. If you want to work, you have to check off yourself. You know, any foreigner traveling outside, you know, residence is important. Your job is not important. Your residence is important to stay in that country. So your residence is important. If you want to quit the job also, you have to make sure you have a residence in that country. If you want to go for the higher jobs, right? You want to quit. So don't quit this job till you get a residence permit. You can't get residence permit. So that's what we are saying it.
Okay, well, for someone who is handling a traveling agency, on a general note, what do you have to say about the Japa syndrome in Nigeria?
Yes, you know, we don't compare ourselves with other traveling agencies because plenty people has come. Sometimes we can call them to the studio and tell them to witness what's happening. Okay, people have paid like 10 million, 20 million, got duped. That of people has come to us. 50% of people who came to us who got duped first. Okay. Later they have come to us. Because the opportunities which we are giving, you know, 10 million, 15 million, you know, some people are there who just want to leave the country. They don't have office to stay, but we have. We are registered. We are in that place. So if you want to come and check on us, come to our office. We are in Jamila Plaza, Phase 3 Kubwa. We are there. If you come there, I'm there. I'm the one who's taking care of everything.
I talked about the issue of racism and traveling to Europe.
Yes.
You are a British?
No, I'm an Indian.
An Indian, okay.
I'm an Anglo-Indian.
Are you married to a Nigerian?
Yes, sir.
You're married to a Nigerian. How long have you been to Nigeria? Have you been in Nigeria, and have you experienced any form of discrimination because of your color or your nationality in Nigeria?
No, Nigeria is a very beautiful place. You don't have racism. As me, I didn't experience that racism in this country because, you know, you welcome us very well. You take care of us very well. Wherever, if I go to the market, they take care of me. They call me my wife. They give me extra things there. If I'm going anywhere, I didn't. But, you know, once in my country, there still racism is there, okay? Still racism is there, but still they are surviving there. There are much more Nigerians in my country. So the same thing, if you go to, Poland is a very beautiful place. I'm telling you, Poland is a beautiful place, no racism there. Romania is a beautiful place, yes. If I can tell you where you can find a little bit racism is Germany, but if you're smart, you can tackle with them. Anyway, you know, your beauty should work it out there. I mean, how you work with them. You know, we shouldn't get hyper very fast. We should come down. You know, small things make us to spark. You agree?
Yeah.
So when you go to other countries, you come down with the system.
You observe and study.
Yes, you study them. You know, because we are, tomorrow they can be very rich. You can be very rich. You can be a businessman there, right? But starting, you have to come down yourself. Anything, yes, because you came to my country, I can show you my shoulders and put you in small place and argue. You come down because you're working. Your main motive should be how to make money, how to help your country, how to help your families, how to call them to come travel, right? So racism is everywhere, sir. But Poland, I can give you the guarantee of Poland and Romania. Racism has not yet started there.
There are a lot of people again that are looking, watching us from homes.
Yes, sir.
We have issue of trafficking, child labor, people who are being put under duress to work. Their passports are seized. Immediately they enter a country, a particular country. How would you advise parents or those watching us what to look out for, and why is your own organization, the Ped Fernandez Foundation, different?
Beautiful question, sir. That's why I'm telling you, when the permit comes, okay, this is the last step of traveling. Before you go to embassy, it's a called permit, work permit, right? So all the clause is written there. There is no clause written that you have to submit your passport. There's no. That's why we are telling the papers are important. When you're going to the embassy, the papers are important. When you're traveling, that's what we give you. We give you a job offer letter that is a contract between first party and the second party. First party is the Poland, the Romania, and second party is me. They write what are the clause, what they want from you, what they are giving you. They write your passport, your nationality, your name, your designation, what you want to work and how much they are paying, and the first party, how many years you're working with them, what is provided by them, and what they're going to do. The second party, they'll tell you, you have to buy the air ticket because we are buying it. That is a package, right? We are buying the air tickets and that one. In that, any of the permits, there's no way written that you have to hand over the passport to them. That is your big weapon. When they ask you for the, Poland government is very strict, no racism, right? So when you go into agency, you don't go directly to the companies like that. You have some groups that you're under them. You're under them. So you work very well. You see the clause very well. There is no clause written there. You have to hand over your passport for them. That's what we will make sure. The clause will not be written over there. No, none of them will be seized there.
All right, Elizabeth, thank you so much for finding time to be part of
Thank
Daily
you so
Communion
much.
this morning.
Thank you.
Viewers at home, we've been talking the Japa syndrome in Nigeria and the consequences of Japa, and our guest has been Elizabeth Harden, who is the departmental head for Africa in Pence Fernando's Foundation. So at this point, that's the much we can take for today's show. Remember, you can watch us on GoTV channel 115 and on free-to-air Nicomsat. Please do well to follow us on our social media handles on Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and even YouTube at Catholic Television of Nigeria. I remain Joy Ubem.
And my name is Arthur Ejiofor. See you same time tomorrow. Bye.